Hi everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. My name is Karolina, and I typically post videos on luxury and contemporary handbags and SLGs. So if that is something you are interested in, I hope you consider subscribing. So in today's video, I do have a special guest, and I apologize for the way I'm dressed. I'm dressed casually. It's a low-key kind of day, but Mr. Marcel is here in the room with me. He is just on the ground. But he is here. Today is an exciting video. I am finally going to get to open up and unbox, reveal, all of that good stuff to you guys. A bag that has been on my wish list for years and years, and for some reason I never found one in the condition I wanted or the price range that I wanted and all of that stuff. And then finally, the universe aligned, and Fashionphile typically does these drops. So obviously this is an item from Fashionphile. Fashionphile does these drops on Fridays where there's a certain amount off of a select number of items. And this was an item that was shockingly included in that drop. So I'm hoping there are no surprises in a negative way. Again, I was stunned that this was included. It's a tiny item. So let's just get on into the video. So my UPS man just dropped this package off literally like 10 minutes ago, and I am just so excited to open this up that I apologize about my appearance. I am just excited and I cannot wait. So, but quickly, I wanted to show you guys something absolutely adorable. You guys might not find this adorable, but I am someone who is absolutely obsessed with buying those like 3D like cards for like birthdays and stuff like that, and framing them. And recently I was at Home Goods, yes, Home Goods with my mom, and we were buying something and I found this card and I thought it would be perfect to frame. And let me show you guys. It is a hand-drawn type of card that has two Frenchies in a little donut bed, and I thought this looked just like Coco and Marcel. So obviously this is Coco because she's a pied Frenchie, and this looks just like Marcel with his little facial expressions. And ironically, they do have a pink fuzzy donut bed. And so I had to get this card and I had to frame it because they are my two little babies. I wish they had more like husky themed, you know, decor, but what can you do? I digress. This is not what this video is about. So let's quickly jump into this unboxing. So obviously you do get the Fashionphile nail file that says Fashionphile. Now I guess now it just says shop, sell, repeat, and it has a QR code. And that's just that. I have a bunch of these. I don't need any more. Obviously you also have confetti, which is always a fun little thing when ordering. So let's make sure there's no confetti in the actual packaging. So here is the box. And here is the item, and it just says again, shop, sell, repeat, fashionphile.com. I'm not sure if this is new packaging and stickers for Fashionphile, but nonetheless, let's get this out of here. And so this is, again, a wish list item that I have wanted for years. And I'm hoping, it looked like it was in really good condition, but we shall see. So, the item that I picked up, and you guys, this is teeny tiny, but it is absolutely stinking adorable. I picked up the Louis Vuitton, I was about to say Coach, the Louis Vuitton Speedy HL in the black multicolor. And this one has pretty decent patina. There's not too much wear. I mean, there is a little bit of wear, but not anything significant. Like, I'm hoping you guys can see. There's nothing too significant. There is a little watermark right here. Again, not a big deal. The silk screen looks absolutely perfect on the front. I don't see any issues. There's maybe a little bit of an issue right here, but you don't really notice it. And this is one I wanted because it has that very light purple, the pink, and the blues. And then on the side you do have the pink, and then on the opposite side you have that mustardy greenish yellow, which I do love. I know not everybody likes that, but I do. And then on the opposite side, the handle looks great. There's, again, no real wear to it. Let me see if I could have it focus a little bit better. Again, you do have the light purple and the blues and more purple and pink, which you guys know I am a sucker for the purples and the pinks. Then at the bottom, we have the pink, we have some purple, some blues, all of that. Perfect. There is the only sign of wear to the silk screen. Why can I not say this today? The only wear to the silk screen is really to some of these corners, but it's obviously not that big of a deal to me. This is a bag, I believe, from 2003, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm not too bothered by it. Again, it did not come with the lock and the key or the dust bag, which is fine because I have, for some reason, so many dust bags from Louis Vuitton, and I do have additional lock and keys. I wouldn't put it on this because this seems very, very delicate, but it's intact. I know sometimes these are completely torn off. This looks perfect. So let's get into the inside of the bag. So they did stuff it a little, not too much. And then where is the, okay, so then you have the, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it does say over here Louis Vuitton. Paris, made in France. And then on the interior, I'm not sure where you find the date code. So stand by. I will try to find the date code and I'll let you guys know when this bag is from. So that was a struggle. I was able to find the date code and it is way in there, but this is from 2003. There's no way I'm going to be able to show you guys. It is just so hard to decipher. Like, even if you guys look at the stamping here, it's just so hard to see. But this bag is just so cute. And I am so glad that I was finally able to pick up one of my dream bags. I do still want to pick this up in the regular monogram Speedy HL from my birth year. I'm still on the hunt. I still have yet to find one in a condition that I'm okay with, and I don't expect it to be in this kind of condition. I understand 1992 was a long time ago, so I'm fine with some wear and tear. on that one. It's very hard to come by one from 1992. I just want to make sure it does have the pull tab. That's just like one of the main things that I am looking for. And obviously a reasonable price point, because obviously for an old bag like that, I do not want to pay an arm and a leg. So yeah, that is my wish list unicorn bag. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys have this in the multicolor or the regular Speedy HL? I just think this is just so darling. I do have my phone here, so let's just quickly see. I don't think it'll fit. Well, it actually fits. It's a tight squeeze, but it does fit. This is an iPhone XS Max. You do obviously have to like kind of put it in sideways, but it does fit. So that is a great thing to know. And I am just excited, you guys. If I ever have a daughter or a son, I would love to obviously pass this down to them. Otherwise, when my little cousin's daughter gets old enough, maybe one day she will inherit this from me if I do not end up having children. But I just think this bag is absolutely adorable, and I could not wait to unbox this. So let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts of this little cutie? Do you guys enjoy the Speedy HL? And if you do you guys like the multicolor line, or do you guys prefer the regular line? The regular line, which I mean the just plain monogram. And I will definitely do a review on this bag, show you guys what fits and all of that good stuff. I did also purchase a strap for this, so I am waiting for that to come in. But until then, I will just use probably one of my straps from either my favorite, probably my favorite only because that one is a little bit darker than the Palace clutch. But yeah, I am so excited, you guys. Oh my goodness, I cannot stop staring at this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you in the next one.